Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What is your name?
Linda.
Hello, Linda. My name is Patrick.
Yes.
Linda, how old are you?
15 years old.
Okay. Where do you live?
Taichung.
Okay. I live in Kaohsiung. Linda, can you speak a little bit more loudly?
What?
Just speak more loudly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Linda, did you have a class on the computer before?
No.
No, this is your first time?
No.
No.
Yes.
Wait, so it can't be no and no. Did you do the live talk before?
Yes.
Okay. So you know how to do everything. Linda, are you ready for class?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and start early, okay?
Okay.
Okay. First, we're gonna try some questions, okay?
Okay.
Now remember, you have 15 seconds and you can think for a few seconds so you know what you're going to say. And then for these questions, probably try to say like 2 sentences, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's try, okay? Okay, Linda, what is the best present someone has ever given you? I'll ask 2 times. What is the best present someone has ever given you?
It's a card, a birthday card. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Now just remember, like, part of your score is how much you say, right?
Yes.
So you have to try to think fast, and you have to try to say as much as you can, okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's look too. Now, like, how can you use the words in the sentence? Like, sometimes you can also try to practice maybe like kind of talking while you're thinking. So you can think for 1 second, and then you could also say all of this. And then you just need to change you to me. Right? So you can say this part first, and then you can say is, or you could say was here, and then you could say the answer. So you can say all of this while you're thinking if you want, right? And then after that, you can try to say one more sentence, and what maybe you could say who it was or why they gave it to you. Okay, so let's try one more time, okay? Linda, what is the best present someone has ever given you?
The best present someone given me is a birthday card, and it's my friend.
Okay, good. So this is a lot better, right? So it's better than just saying birthday card. Now, just the second part, you might need to say something like, you could say it was my friend, but I think it sounds like a little bit not complete. You might need to say, sorry, not friend, it was my friend. I think you might need to say something like, my friend gave it to me. Okay? Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, that was better. Can you read this one for me?
Yes. My friend wrote me a song and played it for me on her piano.
Good. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'll read it 2 times. Do you like to write stories? Do you like to write stories?
Yes, I like to write the story because it can share my life in my stories, and more people know.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's try to think, and I'll try to help you a little bit too, okay? Okay, so first part is okay, right? So you could say yes. So first you say yes or no, right? And you said yes is okay. So we'll say yes, and then we'll keep on going. So yes, I like to write stories. Now, after you say because, then you want to say because, right? And then you have a part after it. Now, the part that you say after because, you need to say a sentence. So then you kind of need to pick how you will say it. So a lot of the time when you say the sentence, you will just try to start with a person. If you don't start with a person, it's a little bit harder, but you can start with someone else too, something else. You can say the stories, Okay? Or you can say writing stories. And you can make this the beginning of your sentence. You can say writing stories can help me share with the world. Okay? But this will be a little bit harder. Now, the easier way to like start the sentence is just maybe just start with I. If you start with a person, it's a little bit easier. So you could say, I like because I can share with other people. So it's a little bit easier if you start with I. Now, there's one thing that you have to kind of remember. In Chinese, you don't need to say the I, but in English, you have to say some kind of person or thing at the beginning of the sentence. Okay? Okay. It's okay. Let's look at an example. Can you read this one?
Sometimes I like to write about aliens.
Good. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, Linda, do you like to read before you go to sleep? Do you like to read before you go to sleep?
Yes, I like to read before I go to sleep because it can help me for sleep.
It can help you what?
It can help me for sleep.
Okay. Good. This is okay. So just do you remember how to say this? So it's say it one more time. Fall asleep.
Fall asleep.
So say it one more time. One more sound. Fall asleep.
Fall asleep.
Good, like this. Okay. This is good. Good. Let's look at the example answer. Okay. Can you read this one?
Yes. No, I fall asleep when I read in bed.
Okay, good. Let's try another question. Okay. Linda, do you like to watch sports? Do you like to watch sports?
Yes, I like to watch sports because my dad like to watch it, so I will watch with him.
Good. Okay. Just one. This is not a big deal, but this one is just say because my dad likes to watch. Now, sometimes this one would be a little bit hard to say because sports. Probably it's better just to say what. You see, you could say likes to watch, or sorry, likes to watch sports, or just say likes to watch. It's okay. I think this is a pretty good answer, actually. Okay? Okay, let's look at an example. Okay, can you read this one?
Yes, I really love to watch basketball.
Good. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, Linda, do you like to take a nap during your lunch hour? Do you like to take a nap during your lunch hour?
Yes, I like to take a nap during my lunch hour because it can make me feel better and not too tired.
Good. This is also a pretty good answer. Okay. Okay, can you read this one?
Now I like to go out for a walk.
Good. Okay. Try this one too. Linda, do you have a big family? Do you have a big family?
Yes, I have a big family. My family member has 11 and so many people in my family.
Okay, good. That's a lot of people. I'll just tell you this one, like, so Maybe. I'll just tell you this one because this one is also one that's easy to make it sound a little bit not right. Most of the time, you try to probably not use this word in English. So probably the better way to say it is to always try to say this instead. There are. Okay? Because in Chinese, you can say, in Chinese, you can say this, but in English, you cannot write have every time you can say that in Chinese, okay? So you should probably, most of the time, you should probably say there are, okay? Or there is, okay? So you could say it like this. There are 11 people in my family. Or there are 11 family members in my family. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. But not bad. Can you read this one?
No, I only have one brother and a sister.
Good. Linda, how many brothers do you have and how many sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay. But then you have like cousins and aunts and grandparents?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, try this one too. Do you like where you live? Do you like where you live? Don't worry, you have to say something.
I like to.
So maybe you didn't see this one a lot, but do you understand what it means?
No.
Okay, so I think the reason why it's a little bit strange is because this is one way to say the place in English. So this means, do you like the place that you live? So it means, do you like the you live place? So how can you answer it? You can use these words. So when you answer this question, you can use the same words, or you don't need to say it. You can just say yes and no, and then you can talk about the place. So you could say, yes, I do. You could say, yes, I like. You shouldn't say yes, I like, but you can use the same words. You could say, yes, I like, and then use the same words they use, where I live. So you could pick. And then if you pick, yes, I do, then maybe you can just talk about Taichung or something like that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's try one more time. Ready? Linda, do you like where you live?
Yes, I like where I live. I live in Taichung, so lots of scenery in Taichung is very beautiful, so I like it.
Good. This is okay. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did you hear this word before? Awesome.
Awesome.
This one usually means very good.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read this one?
Yes, I live in an awesome neighborhood.
Good. Okay, Linda, let's try the different kind. This is just reading.
Yes.
Now remember that you have some time. So you have 1 minute to look. And then after 1 minute, looking quietly, you can read it for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, take a look. Okay, Linda, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and read.
1. I've been a teacher for 5 years. 2. I forgot to bring my umbrella. 3. That salesperson was very rude. 4. I'm too tired to ride my bicycle. 5. The mountains are very beautiful.
Good. I think they all sounded pretty good. I don't think that there was anything wrong. I'm trying to think. This one, I would probably say a little bit like separate. Like I would probably say 2 words. I'd probably say I am. So I'd probably say M a little bit more loudly. And then this one, I'd probably say the D a little bit more loudly. I am too tired to ride my bicycle. Just because there's 2 ways to write it, right? You can write it like this, or you could write it like this. So usually we'll have 2 different ways to say it. But that's about it. I think it sounds all good. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll just read it one more time and we'll listen, okay? Okay, can you read it one more time?
I've been a teacher for 5 years.
Good. Okay. And this one too.
I forgot to bring my umbrella.
Good. Okay, and this one.
That salesperson was very rude.
Okay. And how about this one?
I'm too tired to ride my bicycle.
Okay, and how about this one?
The mountains are very beautiful.
Good. I think they all sound fine. There's some things that can always be maybe a little bit better, but I think they all sound very good. You can listen to me. I'll give you an example, okay? I'll read all of them, but I'll read them maybe a little bit more quickly, okay? So when I read it, I can probably say it more quickly, and maybe that's about it, but I mean, you can listen, okay? I've been a teacher for 5 years. I forgot to bring my umbrella. That salesperson was very rude. I am too tired to ride my bicycle. The mountains are very beautiful. So, I mean, because, I've been speaking English since I was a baby. So, when I look at it, it's a little bit easier for me. I have a lot of practice. I can look at everything together and just say all of it. So if you want to practice, you can still practice to say it even more smoothly if you want, okay?
Okay.
But I think it sounds good though, okay? Okay, why don't you try this one too? Okay, so this one you have 30 seconds to look and then we'll try, okay?
Okay.
Okay, take a look. Okay, Linda, you want to try?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanksgiving is my favorite time of year. My mother always prepares a delicious dinner. My whole family gets together and we have a really good time. We usually go for a walk after dinner because we are all so stuffed.
Good. I think it all sounds pretty good. This one, I mean, these are just very, very small things. This one, I couldn't hear the S at the end. And this one, maybe it will probably sound a little bit better if this sounds a little bit more like a stronger T. It's supposed to sound like a T. So we're also stuffed. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, but it sounds good. Okay? Okay. Now, there's another kind of question that will be on the test too. Now, remember, you also have to try to listen and then say what the sentence or question is. So I'll say it 2 times, and then you try to say what I said. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Listen carefully. I have a test tomorrow morning. I have a test tomorrow morning.
I have a test tomorrow morning.
Good. This is okay. So Linda, are you in high school 1?
High school? Yes.
Yes? Okay. Do you have many tests?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Try this one too. That was fine. Ready?
Ready.
I need to mail this letter. I need to mail this letter.
I need to mail this letter.
Good. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Try this one too. Ready?
Yes.
What did you just say? What did you just say?
What did you just say?
Good. Okay. Try this one too. Listen carefully. I'm all alone. I'm all alone.
I'm all alone.
Good. Did you hear all alone before?
No.
No? Why can you guess why is why is there an all? You could just say I'm alone. Why what difference does the all make?
Always.
Oh, this one, well, maybe not always. Maybe this is like something more like not really, but like and I don't, maybe you didn't hear this one before. Completely like something like 100%. I'm 100% alone. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this next one too. Ready?
Ready.
Terry hung up the phone. Terry hung up the phone.
Terry hung up the phone.
Good. Okay, Terry hung up the phone. That's sometimes like, let me think. Read this one more time.
I need to mail this letter.
Good. I'll just tell you this because, how would you say this? Sometimes like it will be easier to say some things if you change some sounds, and instead of saying to when you have this word, then a lot of times we'll change it and then we'll say ta. But then and you can also say it more quickly, and you don't need to say it very loudly. You need to say it, but you can listen. If I say it very quickly, then I'll say it a little bit differently. I'll say, I need to mail this letter. So I'll say it a little bit more slowly. I need to mail this letter. I need to mail this letter. So if I say two, then it makes it a little bit hard to say. But because I say ta, then it's a little bit faster. I need to mail this letter. So you try. I need to mail this letter.
I need to mail this letter.
Good. And then you can say it even more quickly, and you can even say not even less, like two. You can say ta. I need to mail this letter. I need to mail this letter.
I need to mail this letter.
Good. And this is fine. Okay. So saying it like this is 100% correct. And sometimes it will make it a little bit easier to speak more quickly. Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. I think that everything is okay. Like just on the questions, you have to be careful to try to make sure that you say enough and say the answer quickly enough. Okay. And let me think. Maybe I'll ask you one more question. Linda, do you have any pets? Do you remember what pets are?
Pet.
Like, do you have a dog or a cat?
Yes, I have a cat, and its name is Nancy, and she's a girl, very cute.
Oh, this is a very good name for the cat. It's like your friend. It's like a person. Okay. Linda, good job. There's just one more thing. Remember to do the survey where you put the stars for the class. Okay? Okay, that's it. Good job. Maybe I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.